इस लाइन में चलिए आपको सीधा लिए चलते हैं चाइना, जहां पर सीनियर कंसल्टेंट कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट डॉक्टर रफीक भट्ट हमारे साथ लाइव ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं, जो कि श्रीनगर के रहने वाले हैं, पर पिछले 5 साल से चाइना में बतौर डॉक्टर काम कर रहे हैं। जब पहले कोविड की लहर थी तब भी ये चाइना में थे, अब जब सेकेंड वेव है तो भी ये चाइना में है। कोविड की सिचुएशन जानेंगे, आपकी सेहत के रिगार्डिंग कुछ टिप्स लेंगे डॉक्टर रफीक से, और साथ ही वादी कश्मीर से मेरे साथ साजिद भी ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं। उनके भी कुछ सवाल हम डॉक्टर रफीक से पूछेंगे कि जिस तरह की सिचुएशन हर जगह पर कोविड को लेकर बनी हुई है। सबसे पहले डॉक्टर रफीक भट्ट, आपका जेके न्यूज पॉइंट में खैर मकदम है।
वालेकुम सलाम। बहुत अच्छा है कि मैं आपको मतलब सुन के बहुत खुश हो गया। लोगों को भी मतलब ये इंफॉर्मेशन देने के लिए बहुत खुशी हो रही है। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। तो मैं जब से ये कोविड-19 स्टार्ट हुआ चाइना से, मैं यहाँ ही था। तो जो सिचुएशन आज इंडिया में हो रही है, बहुत सारी सिटियों में सेम सिचुएशन उस वक्त भी यहाँ पर सेम थी कि रास्ते में लोग दम तोड़ते थे। मतलब people are going to die on the way before reaching to the hospital, before reaching to the medical service. So same situation. But what they did, what these China people did, they slowly, for example, cooperate with people and government. What government ordered them, they obeyed that, but very calm, very nicely. All facilities they are available for people, for food, everything. No complaint with the side of people that time. So they did lockdown 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months continue. They're going to buy every food items from supermarket. They can wear proper masks, not they check their WeChat, where this person is going to move, contact with anyone. So they control it very fast. That time it is my eyewitness. They all roads, all transport. People couldn't move from one city to another city from 4 months. And finally they got less patient every day, less patients. So it eradicates from China. Only now there is some cases which is coming from abroad, that by plane, yeah, something tourist business point, they are doing screening them. So if they are positive or something, they are put in quarantine. So they are not allowing now, maybe 4 lakh, 10 lakh, 1 crore students went abroad. They not allow them to come back because they have a threat that this asymptomatic COVID-19 virus will come, mutant virus will come again to China, and it is going to the storm. It is going uncontrolled to do control by government. So that is why this is the situation before China control it.
बिल्कुल, साजिद से भी हम क्वेश्चंस ले लेंगे, क्योंकि वादी कश्मीर से साजिद हमारे साथ ज्वाइन किए हुए हैं, जो डॉक्टर साहब से क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे। तो खैर उससे पहले डॉक्टर रफीक बताइएगा, कश्मीर से आप ताल्लुक रखते हैं, बहुत सालों से चाइना में हैं, कश्मीर से दूर रहकर कैसा महसूस होता है?
नहीं, कश्मीर से मैंने बहुत सारी वीडियो, मुझे बहुत फील हो रहा है जो आज इनोसेंट डेथ हो रही है, क्योंकि जो ये वायरस है ना, ये लोग इजी लेते हैं कि दे आर थिंकिंग दिस इज एज अ फ्लू, मीन्स एज अ कोल्ड वायरस या एच इन्फ्लुएंजा वायरस, इट इज गोइंग ऑटोमेटिकली आफ्टर, या कोरोना वायरस देयर इज आफ्टर, it is different than other viruses. Why? Because it affects first our throat, then after throat it replicates very fast, so much fast, because it needs the force, like one army person can't attack 100 people. So it growing replication, it making 1,000 crore copies fast, and going to affect individual in our body through bloodstream, reaches our lungs, vital organs, but mainly it affects on the lung. A person who has a symptom to flu, sneezing, fatigue, fever, he must to take the medicine from first day. Otherwise, when lungs goes involved with this oxygen, doctors, ventilator can't help him. But there is only one machine, that is ECMO. We use that machine, this COVID-19 patient in China, because we are putting venous blood into the machine. From machine, this blood, deoxygenated blood going oxygenated, and it comes back to the left side of the heart. Yeah, left side arteries and vital organ will be survived. The patient is going to survive. But we don't have that type of equipment in India. Yeah, in Kashmir, patient will survive. And it is costly if we use this instrument patient for 10 days or 7 days till his lungs goes recover. It is costly is 40 lakh, 50 lakh rupees per patient. He must to pay. So we don't have facility, we don't have that type of equipment, that type of machine. So my advice is all patients throughout India, other countries, they take full precaution. They save to get this virus. Once it got 100 patients, maybe 10 patients died, but we don't know who is going to die. Nowadays, this double mutant strain virus is now in India. It is more fatal. The mortality rate is more. The infection rate is more. And the patient's symptom arise 5 days, but already their lungs is involved. Means it affects at the site of alveoli. Alveoli is the functional unit of lungs where this natural oxygen, God-gifted oxygen is going penetrate into the blood. So when there is a water, there is a protein, doctor couldn't help, ventilator couldn't help that time, and this oxygen couldn't help. We are begging for oxygen. Patient will die that time if it is in a critical stage, if it come last stage. So that time there is 50% chances. So my advice is, if there is a lockdown, people must to obey, to keep yourself safe. Money, they will earn money later, but if they lost the life, they couldn't survive. So what for that money, what for that property? They must to think, because no need to become a greedy. That time in China, 5 months I couldn't do job, leave it, but we are safe. That is my advice. Yes, brother.
जी साजिद, बताइएगा, कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपके डॉक्टर से रहेंगे तो।
सर हमारा सवाल ये रहेगा कि जैसा कि आपने बोला कि इक्विपमेंट्स का तो फर्क है चाइना में और इधर यहाँ पे वो इक्विपमेंट्स नहीं है कि जो यहाँ पे अभी आपने बोला इक्विपमेंट का कुछ नाम, तो जो 40 लाख का जो आपने कॉस्ट बोला उसका, तो वो तो फर्क है। आप मुझे बताइए सर कि वहाँ पे और यहाँ पे आपको प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर के हवाले से क्या फर्क लगता है, कि वहाँ पे क्या प्रिकॉशंस ली थी लोगों ने और यहाँ पे क्या नहीं ले रहे, वो जरा आप बताएं।
नहीं, यहाँ पर चाहे घर में भी ये उस वक्त माँ बाप और अपने अयाल के साथ जो यहाँ पर फैमिलीज रहते थे, they don't allow their kids to see their grandpapa if they live from other place. From neighbors, 4 months I couldn't see any neighbor. If I need anyone, they can't meet me. They know I don't have any infection, but they didn't meet me. So this is the precaution. When I am going supermarket, I collect my all things, put there. So they are showing me only bill. By phone, I screen, don't touch nothing. If I have a fever, they couldn't allow me to go into the bus, into supermarket. We are taking a joke. They did it very strongly, very bravely, very mindfully, but we are taking it easy, because now my more relatives in Kashmir, they are infected. More are calling from my vicinity. They are infected. I told them how it is. They told me, we don't know. I told you met someone. Maybe they are going mosque. One person in mosque is infected. Whole mosque is blowing if he is one citizen. So a lot of people are going infected. This is the main. So if we pray at home, maybe it is the best precaution, because from mosque also in China there are a lot of mosques. From 7 months, from 1 year, the mosques are closed. So you asked me that equipment. That equipment is ECMO, ECMO machine. That machine, we can't buy 40 lakh. If we use the patient for 7 days, the patient must to pay for hospital 40 lakh. First, I was using for that machine for MI, myocardial infarction, who has a least. That machine doesn't have value that time. Oh, it is giving oxygen, because MI patient have lungs very good. But after COVID, this machine shortage in China, because it need, every patient wants. So they survived in China. They survived critical patients by using this machine.
सर आपके कहने का मतलब है कि लॉकडाउन तो हमने भी किया था यहाँ पे, लेकिन वहाँ पे बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट था, यहाँ पे हम स्ट्रिक्ट लॉकडाउन नहीं करते, यही कहने का।
मैंने उसी वक्त उस शायद इमरान को भी कहा था कराने में, if you block the tunnel, if you block the airplane, the Kashmir will remain 0 case. But how you can block? The all Indian people, they are coming without screening our Kashmir. So they are reaching our vicinity. For example, your neighbor reach your home, you don't know he is asymptomatic carrier, separating this virus to the others. We are innocent, we are illiterate. Our mothers or grandfather, they don't know what is the transmission rate. This virus is not going transmission by touching, by temperature. It not depend upon the temperature. It not depend upon the you touch the city. It only the aerogenes, by air, by droplet. If you sneeze on the way, if you sneeze in the bus, whole people going infected within seconds. So
एक सवाल एक और पूछना चाहेंगे कि अब हमें बताइए कि होम रेमेडीज के बारे में, क्योंकि दवाइयाँ तो या तो मिल नहीं रही है मार्केट से या महंगी मिल रही है। एक तो बताइए जो अभी महफूज है, अल्लाह ने जिनको महफूज रखा है, वो क्या होम रेमेडी ले, और जो इसमें मुलवस हो गए, जिनको बीमारी लग गई है, तो वो क्या होम रेमेडी ले, दोनों बताइए सर।
Yeah, very good question you are asking me. At home, we should need to do proper exercise. No need to sit one place. Proper food need to eat. Need to drink more hot water with ginger hot water. We need to take more and more water. Nowadays Ramadan, but after fasting, inshallah, drink more water. Don't eat only the meat and rice and just sleep. Eat some nuts, cashew nuts, walnuts, badam, everything we can use. So, or give the children also live happily at home, but don't allow. If one person going for work, when he come back, that is the threat. That I can't give any advice. For example, you are going office, you are drinking tea with your friends. They don't have asthma. They are thinking, I have a little cold, but you don't know. Every cold we suspect now in Kashmir, that is COVID.
जी वहीं पर जी और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि आपने फर्स्ट वेव भी अपनी आंखों से देखी, सेकंड वेव भी अपनी आंखों से देखी। चाइना की अगर हम बात करें, सिचुएशन इतनी वर्स्ट, इतनी डिजास्टर्स थी। अपनी आंखों से आपने लोगों को तड़पते देखा होगा, लोगों को मरते हुए देखा होगा। वही सिचुएशन इंडिया में ना बने, जम्मू कश्मीर में ना बने। क्या गलतियां आपने वहां पर लोगों को करते हुए देखा, जो आप यहाँ पर लोगों को बताना चाहेंगे कि बिल्कुल भी ना करें?
When we are detecting in China one person is infected, we are asking him whole history, where you gone, which vicinity, which people you, they all put them quarantine for 28 days. So in India, we are gathering, we are making parties, we are rallies, we are doing that bath in the river without mask. We are thinking a joke. Now we are in trouble. Now innocent people are going to die, because on the way we are going, we don't know, for example, who is infected. This double strain mutant, while it is Italian, while it is African mutant, Brazil mutant, now it is in China. It is very, very disaster for our young youth. Not going only old people infected now, but now 18 years, children is also going to die. 35 years also, 45 years, who has good immunity, who are bodybuilder. No, last time from Kashmir, one Delhi, Mansutuda, I saw him picture. He is good in health. Only 5 days with COVID infection, he died. Because if patient don't take care from first day, that azithromycin, ambroxelia, erythromycin, this remdesivir, something, it is anti-AIDS, anti-virus, this medicine, there is no research we get behind that. But nowadays, we should need to take one Dexona tablet that is anti-inflammatory. Maybe at the site of alveolo, there is an inflammation that was reduced. No other inflammation we need that Dexona. Only to the bronchial trachea, respiratory tract need for that medicine. But that should be, if little symptom have a patient, he take BD, that Dexona 10 mg, no problem. But only diabetes patient need to take less, because diabetes patient, this Dexona tablet, it will increase the blood sugar level. So we should need to precaution, take medicine proper at home, quarantine. Don't make your family infected. Sterile 14 days, again 14 days, then do test, then it is good.
बिल्कुल, यहाँ पर एक और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सवाल है। जिस तरह से बताया जा रहा है कि जो ये सेकंड वेव है कोरोना वायरस की, ये सीधा लंग्स पे अटैक करके या लंग्स को खत्म कर देता है या सीधा हार्ट पे अटैक करके?
Before first wave also affecting lung, because there is the AC2 receptor on our throat, where AC2 receptors it binds. That is the main receptors, AC2 receptors on the alveolocytes type 2 cell. That cell it is finding to catch. So that time also, but that time it was not severity, not severe like this. This virus, when it go in mutation means if there is a DNA codon, if sixth codon will be go remove and there will be the false codon, maybe our cell codon, it is making more, it makes itself more strong. So it affects lung more severe, very fast, and patient going die. Otherwise, virus is same, but there is the change. Maybe next year, Allah save us. In future, maybe there is the triple mutation, some more. We couldn't save anybody. So we should need to break out the chain this time. Otherwise, it was very fatal for the whole society, whole country. It is a big disaster. It is more dangerous. It is more dangerous than atom bomb.
सर हमें बताइए ये मास्क के हवाले से भी, मास्क कौन सी यूज कर सकते हैं? इसमें मास्क के हवाले से भी लोगों के मन में डाउट रहते हैं.
When you going out unusually, you first you wear mask. Yeah, you don't wear mask. You don't contact any person very near, and you keep this mask. It is only for dust. If there is an N95, we can't find. Everyone can't have able to buy 600, 800. 1,000 rupees one mask, maybe 10 days. They think we are using cloth, but that cloth goes down, someone is sneezing, he is infected. No use of mask, only to save, because Allah gave us brain, we should need to use it.
कुछ लोगों की ये भी कंप्लेंट्स आ रही है कि हर टाइम मास्क नहीं पहन सकते, ज्यादा देर तक मास्क नहीं पहना जाता, सांस लेने में दिक्कत हो जाती है.
When he is alone, no gathering, no other people, he can remove it and take breathe nice. No need to continue. No need at home. I know this is making suffocation for a person.
Exactly.
But if you use it for some time, you should need to bear. Otherwise, for your, if one's infection get better, is to wear the mask. Here they are wearing Chinese three masks together. That time, and they are going out, and inside they are putting tissue paper first tissue paper. That tissue paper they remove on the way, maybe 2 times, 3 times. That is the more precaution we save by this virus. But best is no need. We are making in mask 3 foot, 4 foot distance. That distance can't survive, because when you sneeze in, maybe 6 meters, 8 meters, this virus is whole around there. So all people going infected. It is common sense.
वैक्सीन के हवाले से पूछना चाहेंगे कि वैक्सीन अभी जो कर रहे हैं तो उसके हवाले से
very good question. Very good question. Before 1 year, I told you there is no specific vaccine going formation for this COVID-19. Why? Because that time I wrote one article also, maybe very soon that is going to publish also about this, 2 articles. But that time I told you that this virus have 100 type of mutation in Brazil, in Italy, because there was 6,000 people going die one day. So how we could make specific vaccine like other polio vaccine or some vaccine, it is eradicated. So nowadays this vaccine lifespan is only 6 months. Little immunity it increase, only 60%, yeah, 45%. So better is to precaution more than the vaccine. And those people who are getting infected by COVID-19, it is not giving lifelong immunity, only 2 months. After 2 months, he get again this infection anyway. But this vaccine, now all the patient, anyhow there is myth, maybe they are not in stress when they have vaccine, they are moving without stress. That also one cause of heart attack. You are going depression, you are going there. If someone do, but we don't know the side effects because there is no research, because it is a short period of time. The side effects we know after 6 months, after 1 year, after 2 months. What happened with people by using this RNA replicated virus? It may be more dangerous for our body, but we don't know this time. So vaccine is time being. But if you cut this chain, remove this, eradicate from country, that is the solution. Otherwise, we will suffer a lot of decades, lot of centuries.
बिल्कुल। और आपने जिस तरह से जिक्र किया कि मास्क चाइना में जो लोग हैं वो 3 मास्क पहनते हैं, 3 लेयर्स पहनते हैं, तो फिलहाल किस तरह की सिचुएशन नजर आ रही है चाइना में?
चाइना में last time there appeared some cases that was coming outside. वो जो बाहर से आ रहे थे cases, वो जो plane, वो isolate करते हैं उनको on airport. Maybe in plane they test very honestly. No fact test because they love their own country. Maybe we are making some fact test. We are not giving proper information to the people and to the government. Maybe we are corrupted people. We only use for this to make money. This much test is positive one day. We no need to do that. We need to do honest work, because I heard last time that video, one injection they are selling 900, it is cost 25,000, 35,000. They are making business. So people are getting very worst situation nowadays in India by this medical facilities. Because if doctor is going corrupt, doctor is the second maybe God for the people, for the patient. But if doctor is corrupted, we can't believe our doctors then. So we are helpless. We are helpless. So that is the main thing. हमें उम्मीद होती है कि डॉक्टर हमें इस बीमारी से बचाए या कुछ फैसिलिटी हमें मुहैया करे इलाज के वक्त। और अगर वो करप्ट होगा, क्योंकि किसी अमीर को पहले इलाज करेंगे और गरीब को नहीं, तो that means that is not favor. So that is in favor for us. This is my 3 masters before they tissue, and they don't go unusually that time out. If they need to buy food, they buy once for 10 days. 10 days they can't move outside. We are going outside. They lost that time business. They lost everything, but they control. Within 3 months, I also moved 2 times, 3 times from my home. I was like in jail, but we did it. This is not that some people come. The supermarket was open. Only supermarkets was open that time. No other thing. No vehicle was driving unusually on the road. No police transport. I didn't see that people are moving on the road. Only at home.
मतलब सर आपका कहना है कि यहाँ पे तो अभी गवर्नमेंट ने कोरोना कर्फ्यू किया है, मतलब लोगों को जो है एहतियात करने की जरूरत है, लोग बाहर ना निकले। गवर्नमेंट कर्फ्यू करते लेकिन फिर फॉलो तो लोगों को ही करना।
या लोगों को, और ये 4 दिन के बाद उठेगा, फिर ये वायरस, फिर सिचुएशन बैड, इकोनॉमिकली our country will go down, so we are losing everything. ये हमें सोचना चाहिए कि मतलब अगर हम इस वक्त कुर्बानी देंगे 8 महीने 2 महीने, that is sufficient for our whole life. But if couldn't, then we have need to trouble for whole life.
बिल्कुल। और
आपने सर वीडियो में ये कहा कि चाइना में जो है 3 महीने के लॉकडाउन के बाद अभी ये टोटली खत्म हुआ है, अभी वहां पे वायरस है ही नहीं, तो यही कहना था ना।
सिर्फ बाहर से जो फ्लाइट्स आते हैं बिजनेस ट्रिप के लिए, बिजनेस पर्सन, उनको एयरपोर्ट पर ही if they have COVID positive या something, they put them quarantine, and after quarantine they need to inform 7 days again test. After this they are doing, maybe he is asymptomatic, no need to allow him to go to move the vicinity to meet the people. So this is the rule. They are cancelling. I am telling you, मैंने ये बोला आपको कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट जो वापस गए हैं ना, इंडिया, अफ्रीका, अमेरिका या समथिंग, they not allowing them come back, because once they allowing them come back, they have threat it will separate again, because so many people, they don't have sneezing, they don't have fever, they don't have this, but they are talking with you, they are separating. That is the asymptomatic carrier for this virus.
बिल्कुल। जाते जाते डॉक्टर रफीक भट्ट कोई हेल्थ टिप्स हमारे व्यूअर्स को देना चाहेंगे जो जम्मू कश्मीर से इस टाइम आपको व्यूअर्स देख रहे हैं, उनको कुछ मैसेज आपका रहेगा?
नो,
लेकिन सर उर्दू ज्यादातर लोग जो है उर्दू समझते हैं यहाँ पे।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, जो भी लोग हैं उनको अनयूजुअल मेडिसिन नहीं खाना चाहिए जिससे उनकी जो ये इम्यूनिटी है वो खत्म हो जाएगी। मतलब आधे कहते हैं डायज़ेपाम खाओ फॉर टेंशन के लिए, वो तो ज्यादा डिप्रेशन में हो जाएंगे, उनका लंग्स ज्यादा डिप्रेस हो जाएंगे अगर वो इन्फेक्टेड है। डोंट टेक डायज़ेपाम टेबलेट ड्यूरिंग दिस, बिकॉज इफ नर्वस सिस्टम नॉट एक्टिव, द ब्रीथिंग उनका जो ये सांस लेने की मतलब समय होती है वो भी कम हो जाएगी उससे। टेक मेडिसिन एज पर प्रिकॉशन, एज पर एडवाइस डॉक्टर, ask him many times what need, but health tips, don't use yourself this medicine, it is very bad. We are using so many medicine, maybe due to that people are going die,
right?
डॉक्टर
बिल्कुल। और आप सीनियर कंसल्टेंट कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट हैं और बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है हमें ये भी समझना, रखें अपने दिल का ख्याल। हमने देखा हाल ही में बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस आए जो कोविड पॉजिटिव होने के बाद उनके दिल पे अटैक किया गया, हार्ट अटैक आया और वो इस दुनिया
वो तो जरूरी है ना, वो जरूरी है। when this virus is affecting on the blood clotting system, they are making the small formation of clot which goes
जी। तो सीधा चाइना से डॉक्टर रफीक भट्ट सीनियर कंसल्टेंट कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट हमारे साथ ज्वाइन किए हुए थे और जिस तरह से उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा मैसेज दिया कि कुर्बानी ही है इस वक्त जो हर किसी को देनी है, घरों में बैठ के बाहर नहीं निकलना है, प्रिकॉशंस को फॉलो करना है, एकमात्र यही रास्ता है डिजास्टर सिचुएशन से बचने का। क्योंकि चाइना को वो एक्सपीरियंस बता रहे थे कि बहुत सारे लोग उन्होंने तड़पते देखे, मरते हुए देखे, फिर जब 3 महीने का वहां पर लॉकडाउन किया गया, बिल्कुल लोगों ने कोऑपरेट किया, घरों में रहे, किसी के कांटेक्ट में नहीं आए, अब वहां पर सिचुएशन अंडर कंट्रोल है। तो हमें भी इस तरह के एहतियात कदम उठाने हैं और पूरी तरह से एक दूसरे के साथ कोऑपरेट करना है ताकि डिजास्टर सिचुएशन आने से हम रोक सके और सिचुएशन अंडर कंट्रोल ही रहे, आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल ना हो, सबकी जान सही सलामत रहे, अपनों का अपना बहुत खास तौर पर ध्यान रखें और सिर्फ इस वक्त कुर्बानी देनी है, घरों पे बैठना है और बिल्कुल भी बाहर नहीं निकलना है। इसी मैसेज के साथ स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ, लूंगी इजाजत, देखते रहे जेके न्यूज़ को।